Eleonora d'Arborea was a very strong woman, and the Spaniards could occupy the kingdom of Arborea, one of the four independent Zapata. Another small church is here on the right side. Why they chose this place to build this structure. So now we have to go inside. It's only more or less 10 steps here and 5 steps more at the end of this corridor. This is the only entrance and the only was committed by the pyramids, but this is another stone and the technique is different because, as you have seen, we also have not only the rooms, one room on the top of the other inside the tower. Oh, not here, at least we don't have to.
Once again, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, dear boys. Still, this is your cruise director, Pedro. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an eventful morning for all. However, we hope that the outcome is to your liking. Thank you very much, and have an excellent New Year's Day in Palermo, Sicily.
Buenos días, estimados huéspedes. Su atención, por favor. Como han podido observar, nos hemos posicionado cerca de una estación piloto. Las condiciones meteorológicas...
Sigelia. Nowadays we have different plants, a lot of plants. More than 12,000 different kind of plants. Tu non devi girare a sinistra? Non ce ne dobbiamo andare noi?
Sì.
Basta stare io. So via Roma. Via Roma, in each Italian city there is one street called Via Roma because Mussolini wanted in this way.
Very important monuments of the past of Napoli. On the left, in front of you, an imposing fortress of Middle Age, the Castel Nuovo, or in Italian, New Castle, in English. Castel Nuovo. It was... So, the right orientation is like now, this way. On my right side, I can see very clear the island of Capri and the peninsula Sorrentina, there on the right. Now we are crossing through one of the two cities destroyed in 79 AD, Pompeii and Herculaneum. This is now the city of Erge. But about Pompeii again. After these Greek origins, the city was submitted to the power of Romans starting the 5th century BC and completely submitted to the power of Rome during the 3rd century. Some of you see the slide. You get out earlier. The same place. Don't tell each other. When we have a bottom, will be our final report. 10:45.
Cruse. Okay.
No, you need to... Do you have a passport? No. Per la portiere questa ragazza. No, l'ha passata questo biglietto praticamente.
The pumice stone. And they transported to the Museum of Archaeology of Napoli all of the findings they came to the light. So, for more than 100 years, they discovered Pompeii was years excavation, still 1/3. I mean, 33% of the whole city of Pompeii still buried under the ash. Stones under my feet are volcanic lava from the underground.
Attendez, c'est un
slippery.
Dedicated to the god Apollo, one of the most important divinities. Apollo is the god, the protector of poets. Of three sides around the pole. Imposes and subjects. The temple is quite totality is not So, when the streets were a drainage, imagine a liquid river, and the carriage drove along the streets, the wheels of the carriage would splash mud to all directions. So that's why in some days they had a very high sidewalk and stepping stones were used by the pedestrians to cross the streets from side to side. Now, look in the distance, and you will understand much better. Sold there at the entrance of the shop. The presence of 65 bakeries in ensures the bakery archaeologists consider such an abundant production of these in the window. So, and one of the these steps sold of the following season. Part 2. In every thermopolitan, there are discovered some foods, as you can have here in Italy and Italy. I said, there are discovered city donuts that are simply seasoned by olive oil and garlic. There are discovered that very slowly. We make an example on top of the I have some beautiful bags and some other videos. And the road that takes down to the forum again. This is exactly where I am with you. Now, when you look at the end of the road on your right, you will not really see the end of the road on your right. Because the Arco. Where I'm standing. The arch was the city.
Yeah, I took that earlier.
Most of it is alive. It's where
Our third one ran that way.
But this is an important temple dedicated to on your right, where I'm standing, the temple dedicated to the genius of Augustus, the emperor, Octavian Augustus. No admittance. Come and be good. Now, your attention. If you're not allowed to take your carriage to the square, and you have to carry heavy weights, where you really don't pay, the horse down there in front of you. Look at how far is going today.
Yeah.
About 200,000 people, population of this town of Castellammare in province of Napoli. Then we will see the fortress for centuries the coasts of the southern part of Italy were continuously invaded and attacked by many foreigners. And so from here, the need was to defend. Your attention, here, just next on the right, built during the 9th century, a fortress built by the king Robert the Norman John. Down on your right, 4 hours clock. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, I said already many times and I'll say it again, we drive the same way back. So this is the moment during our tour we ask your help and cooperation. When we drive back to Napoli, please, ladies and gentlemen, kindly occupy the same seat where you're sitting now. It works like that to give the opportunity the passengers in our coach sitting on the left side, sitting on the driver's side, they will have the cost on their side on the return. So they will have the chance you have to take your photos. On the return, sitting on the same place, you will give a chance to everyone to take the same photos. So beautiful. The panorama of Sorrento Peninsula. The last port you see is a large white canopy where the jet foil is leading. It's the port of Sorrento, a boat that comes from Napoli. Notice the panorama, ladies and gentlemen, for our coach on the return, okay?
We have a motorhome.
Okay, so the driver Luigi will make a nap and the lady there will drive our coach. Very easy. But that is normally just a joke, of course, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you, your Luigi will...
No, quello stamattina me l'ha detto. Io me l'ha detto. Quando vedo video io ho fatto vedere quella questa. Perché dopo quel momento io non ho capito.
Then we are going to have a lunch, a dish with antipasti and a dish with the pasta, ricotta cheese and tomato sauce. Then after they will serve you a slice of lemon cake and then they will call you to try the limoncello. The moment they call you to that, consider, ladies and gentlemen, naturally I want you to enjoy the relaxing atmosphere of this farm and to be happy. The moment of the departure, we schedule the moment of our departure, the moment when they call you to try the limoncello, consider that moment, then 10 minutes and then we go. So the moment after the lunch, they will call you to have a taste of limoncello. Consider that timing 10 minutes and then we'll go. Now it's very important, ladies and gentlemen, look at this place where we are. There are 2 stars here and there is a Palasport here on the right.
Electronic satellite alarm system.
Electronic alarm system, security system.
Electronic alarm system.
Ah, Rosa, già sei dentro?
Please, I'll be the last.
Ciao Rosa bella. Auguri, buon anno.
Something they produce here, come on. The mill, old mill of production of oils and olive oil, in there.
And we meet also Maria. She's the farmer lady and she shows you how she research. I said curdled before. Then there were an Englishman in a group, he stopped me, he said to me, Rosa, don't say that word, it's not nice. Maria?
Da quando tipo iniziamo di mamma mia guardando che abbiamo visto come stai facendo tutto quanto io non sono cazzo di ricordarmi quello che è. Thermal tourism, 27 mineral springs on the island of Capri, boiling sparkling water and disconnected away. During the prehistoric of times became ma lì dove c'è troppo figlio, come sai che sono 4-5 ore mi sa che la piazza è poi dalle 6:30 già era piena la piazza.